Hi, we're Richard and Jackie from Early Retirement Wanderlust.
It is a beautiful sunny Tuesday afternoon and we've made the impromptu decision to get away for a couple of days, and we're in the Lake District at the Coniston Park Coppice Caravan and Motorhome Club for a couple of nights.
So after 24 hours of pretty much solid rain in the Yorkshire Dales, we were delighted to get a lovely little email from the Caravan and Motorhome Club reminding us that we haven't used our membership at all this year, and it gave us a free night's accommodation, and we also had a £10 off voucher as well from earlier in the season. So we're almost on a free couple of nights here.
Yeah, and it's actually really lovely. We booked it last minute. We've turned up because we saw that the weather forecast is going to be really nice for the next 3 days, and we just want to get out and about doing a bit of hiking and sightseeing. So we'll see how we get on.
We never thought it was going to work. It was with a little bit of trepidation that we went to reception because we'd made the booking, but then we were actually getting discount after discount and after discount. And to be fair, they've honoured it all. So it's 20 quid for 2 nights. It's fair to say it's not like that in high season.
No, we've definitely got a bit of a bargain, and I'm really excited to be here.
So the Lake District is really close to us in the Dales. We've had a really good run up. We actually quite like coming to the lakes now because we don't have any motorways to travel on. We had a bit of a leisurely start this morning. It was, Jackie says, really impromptu, and then stopped off at Booth's for breakfast.
Yeah, Booth's breakfasts are top. You can get sausage or a bacon bat with a coffee for £4. So much better than McDonald's.
So for us, it's like you've got Kirby Longsdale, and then it's an easy run through to Ambleside, and the campsite's just a little bit further on than Coniston Village, so it's about 20 minutes from Ambleside, so you're not really that far from the motorway, so it's a really accessible site.
Yep, we stopped off on the way. We've already bagged one Wainwright because that's one of our missions, is to do the Wainwrights within the next few years, and we are going to go off for a bit of a walk into Coniston, which I think is about a half-hour walk from here.
But it's beautiful, and it seems like the end of the summer season, so we're going to grasp it while we can.
What are you cooking us for tea tonight, Rich?
Well, we're getting Jackie ready for Thailand, so we've got a pad thai, and now that sounds extremely extravagant, but it's just what we had in the cupboard. So knowing that we were coming away for 2 days, we haven't spent any extra money, so we've got this planned. We've got everything in the freezer and the veg cupboard for it. We've got a frozen chili for tomorrow night, and yeah, just trying to live home away from home. A pad thai for Thailand delight.
Morning.
Morning.
So we've had a really good night's sleep, and as you can see from the video yesterday, we had a nice stroll into the town from the campsite. It is quite a long stroll. It was about a 7-kilometre round trip, but we did know that before we booked the place. But it was really pretty. It was down through another campsite, and you went by the edge of the lake at points, and there was a reward of a pint at the pub at the end.
There was another reward, because Jackie gets to walk through endless fields of herdy sheep, which are the most beautiful sheep around.
Anyway, back to this morning. Richard's been extra delighted to do all of his morning routines, and he had an extra journal to fill in this morning because yesterday we did one of the Wainwrights.
Yeah, I love a journal, and I love doing the Wainwrights. If you're unaware, the Wainwrights are a series of peaks in the Lake District. There's 214 of them in total that Alfred Wainwright included in his pictorial guides. There's 7 volumes of books like this. I received a set of these for my 50th birthday, and they were actually the 50th anniversary of the books as well. And they're just beautiful. I love the detail in them. There's loads of little hand drawings. It's a very eclectic mix, and it's got Alfred Wainwright's thoughts in it. But also, it wouldn't be me if I didn't log down in a purpose journal exactly each peak that we've done. So yeah, at the end of every day when we've done a Wainwright, I like to get some notes down. I like to make a few little notes in the book as well, and we keep tally as well. So yesterday was our 115th Wainwright.
I must have known you well when I got you that as your birthday present. We did Homefell yesterday, which was a really pretty Wainwright. It's actually the second lowest one of all of the different hills, but actually probably one of the ones that I've enjoyed the most. So you don't have to do the high mountains to enjoy what you're doing.
No, so today we are going to try and tick off another little Wainwright. We nearly got that book done, which is like volume 4, which is very exciting. We're going to do Black Crag, I think it's Black Crag, pretty close to the campsite.
And then we've seen some pictures and some information on a place called Cathedral Caves. So we're going to try and find that. And then Richard's walking boots have completely fallen apart. The sole fell off them on our last hike. So we're going to go into Ambleside and have a look around the shops.
They've not done bad. To be fair, they're about 6 years old. And I'm a bit mortified, to be honest, because they're still perfect, apart from the fact that they fall into bits. And I love them to bits. But yeah, buying a new set of boots, yeah, a bit anxious times.
Which budget's that coming out of?
Early retirement budget. All right, catch you later.
So as you can see from the video, we did manage to get out on a really lovely hike yesterday. We managed to do another Wainwright. It was Black Fell or Black Crag. We did both because we weren't sure which one was the Wainwright. There are lots of hikes that you can do actually from the campsite. You don't need to move the van. We just did because we wanted to get those 2 very specific walks in. You can walk to Torver, you can walk into Coniston, and if you're feeling adventurous, there is the Old Man of Coniston that you could get up to.
But back to the campsite, and to be fair, it's probably one of the main reasons why we came here at this time of year, because we are not really that experienced at using caravan and motorhome sites. It's our first one for a number of years, and we'd always targeted this particular site as a place we wanted to come.
And actually, we've really enjoyed it. It is in a beautiful location. It's huge. There are lots of different levels to the campsite, and all of the pictures are under the canopy of lots of trees. And it's really pretty. It's autumn, so they're starting to turn at the moment. It's really quiet, so we got the pick of where we wanted to put the campervan, and we're pretty much in splendid isolation where we are.
Yeah, and at the same time, you've got a really good choice of pictures. So we were quite surprised. The pictures are all priced the same at the moment at this time of year, and they range from absolutely enormous pictures to ones that we think would be a little bit quite tight.
The campsite has got 3 big toilet blocks. I think at the moment only 2 of them are open. They've closed off a section of the campsite, quite rightly. It is so huge, but the toilet blocks are fantastic. There are lots of toilets, lots of showers, good washing up room facilities, and there's a drying room in each toilet block as well, I think.
Yeah, and the facilities are absolutely spotless for what is an enormous site. We are trying to sort of picture what it'd be like in the summer, but we really do think that the facilities would cope with it. One of the oddities is the toilet blocks are shut down for a couple of hours every day, and that sort of rotates around the block. So there's always facilities available, but at certain points they are shut down. But that 2-hour window really does give them a good clean.
Yeah, something I find quite strange because we've not come across it before, and I don't know if it's through the motorhome club throughout the country, is that you get a key for the toilet block, and I keep forgetting that bloomin' key every time I go to the toilet, which I think is a bit of a faff for us in low season. Perhaps it serves its purpose in high season, I don't know.
It wasn't particularly great for me at 6 in the morning when I got all the way up to the toilet block in a half day's stupor and realised I hadn't got the key. So yeah, bit of an oddity there. As Jackie says, the site is absolutely enormous and it feels really safe. So it's got a huge sort of one-way system. One of the rules is that there's a 5 mile an hour rule, which obviously keeps it really safe and really quiet for people. And you just generally have that feeling of being spread out in nature.
It has lots of different bin stations, and each station seems to have fresh water, somewhere that you can drain your grey water, and well, we don't use them, but the chemical waste disposal area as well. And they're spread out quite frequently, so no issues about having to go too far to get rid of your water and rubbish.
And one thing we've missed out by coming midweek is that there is a food van. So they do pizzas most nights, but Friday night is fish and chip night. And apparently you can order your food and it's available for collection. So yeah, we're a bit gutted that we've missed out on that, really, aren't we?
We are.
But we must remember, any campsite review is not a campsite review without Rate My Shower. Welcome to Coniston Park, Coppice, and one of 3 shower blocks. Please excuse the dodgy camera work. Obviously, I'm very excited for Rate My Shower. As you can see, there's ample showers. There's a very simple channel drainage from the tiled floor, and you can see an ample seating area. Always nice to see lots of hooks. The in-shower storage racks are always well received. A really nice touch of carbon fibre effect cubicle boards. An absolutely tremendous tap arrangement. The top tap is used to control the power and the flow of the water, the bottom tap for the temperature. An endless supply of hot water from a standard shower head. So a really strong set of scores overall, with particular mention to the fact that there's no push button shower and there's an endless supply of hot water. For the loss of marks, it is a little bit tight for space in the cubicles. There is only a standard shower head and an above average but not exceptional shelving storage areas. So overall, a very respectable 46 out of 50 for our first Caravan and Motorhome Club site. So to be honest, we've already filmed the end of this video, but we've actually been out today and we've done something that has to be included in the video.
Yeah, we did say right at the beginning that we were going to try and find somewhere called Cathedral Caves, and it's such a beautiful day today. It's really blue skies and really warm, so we thought we'd just have one last little explore of the area. It's not that far, about 20 minutes drive from the campsite, and it was fab.
So have a look and see how we got on at the very beautiful Cathedral Caves.
As you can see, it was an amazing experience, but it wasn't the easiest place to find. We've parked in Water. There are a few different car parks there, and then we have walked across to a place called Slater's Bridge, which is in Little Langdale, and then the fun began.
Yeah, it's almost like a secret society that no one wants to know where the Cathedral Caves is. And actually we ended up circumnavigating the whole of the sort of cave mine complex. And at one point we thought we were in danger of walking into an active sort of quarry situation, but we didn't. And then we pretty much got our way all the way back to Slater's Bridge.
And then realised all we were actually looking for was Little Langdale Quarries. It wasn't labelled up as Cathedral Cave, and it was fantastic.
To get the most out of the experience, you definitely need head torches, because you initially go through a short tunnel into the Cathedral Cave, but then there's a whole series of little routes off to explore, of which you need head torches, and you need to be aware it gets a little bit wet, nothing too unpleasant, but it was just a really fun explore.
Yeah, so we definitely thought we needed to include it in this video.
So that's it from us. We are now heading off home. We are pretty tired, but it was a great day out, and again, the weather didn't let us down. So see you later. Bye.
Bye.